I am very guilty of gulping things down with a little too much vigor, especially when it comes to ice cream or cold drinks on a hot day, and almost immediately, I am made to regret my decisions. A sudden pang of pain shoots across my brain, and it's the dreaded brain freeze. But what actually is it? The mechanisms behind brain freeze aren't completely well understood, but we do have a rough idea. Essentially, it's due to a knee-jerk reflex of your nervous system. But before we get into that, it's helpful to first understand the nerves in and around your head and face. We have 12 cranial nerves, and much like the Krebs cycle, it doesn't matter how many times you've studied them, they will always fall out of your head. But they are important for understanding brain freeze and your nervous system in general, so let's take a minute to go over them very briefly at a very surface level, emphasis on very. Cranial nerve 1 is your olfactory nerve. It carries sensory information, allowing you to smell. Cranial nerve 2 is your optic nerve. It carries sensory information, allowing you to see. Cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 are your ocular motor, trochlear, and abducens nerves, respectively. They carry motor information, allowing you to move your eyes. Cranial nerve 5, 7, and 9 are your trigeminal, facial, and glossopharyngeal nerves. They carry both motor and sensory information. The trigeminal provides sensation to most of your face and your mouth and allows you to chew. The facial provides sensation to some of your mouth and allows you to make facial expressions. The glossopharyngeal also provides sensation to some of your mouth and allows you to swallow and make saliva. Cranial nerve 8 is your vestibulocochlear nerve, which carries sensory information about hearing and balance. Cranial nerve 10 is your vagus nerve. It carries both motor and sensory information and is kind of an oddball because it controls everything under the sun, from blood pressure regulation to digestion. Cranial nerve 11 is your accessory nerve. It carries motor information, allowing you to control your neck and shoulder muscles. And finally, cranial nerve 12 is your hypoglossal nerve, which carries motor information to your tongue, allowing you to speak, eat, and swallow. Cranial nerve 5, the trigeminal nerve, is our main culprit in the crime of brain freeze. Quickly eating something cold triggers a reflexive narrowing of the blood vessels, or vasoconstriction, in your mouth. This is something that your blood vessels do in an attempt to conserve thermal energy and maintain your core body temperature. But after this initial reaction, the blood vessels open up or vasodilate quickly. All of this creates a pain signal that travels up the trigeminal. Remember, this nerve provides sensation to most of your face and your mouth, to our brain. As to how the trigeminal exactly relays this pain signal to our brain such that we perceive it as pain that's originating from our brain and not our mouth, that's where the details get a little fuzzy. Referred pain is a tricky business. There's a study that had people drink ice water to trigger a brain freeze while the blood flow in their brain was measured. The researchers found that, when the participants reported brain freeze pain, the speed at which blood flowed in their brain was at first lower than baseline and then increased to slightly above baseline. This is interesting because the trigeminal nerve also controls constriction and dilation of cerebral blood vessels. So it's possible what's happening is that the blood vessel constrictions and dilations at the level of the mouth are causing a pain signal to travel up the trigeminal, and the trigeminal, in turn, is causing constrictions and dilations in the blood vessels at the level of the brain, and that might be contributing to the pain.